Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 2, Episode 18. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we have one comment last week, and that's from Uma's Storytime World. Body cams all around. Now, I don't know what that's regard to because I don't remember what. Sometimes I just don't be remembering what I be saying in my reviews because I just be going off on tangents a lot. So if you can clarify what that meant, thank you for the comment. But I'm like, what did I say to record body cams? I remember on the Oval I was talking about some they needed some doggone body cams, but I don't remember what it was on this show. But yeah. This episode right here, it was a lot. I don't know how I would have. I don't know how I would have reacted in this situation because it was like too much yelling, and I would have been like, you know what? I'm getting paid to be here, but I'm not gonna let this heifer just gonna scream in my face like that. This is what we not gonna do. You need to get this heifer out my face. So Jen is being Jen yet again. She's mad because she's never done anything to Meredith or her family. And you guys know that. I was like, I don't know that for sure because I don't know who you are. Like, allegedly, you was out here stealing from, the elderly people. Allegedly. So what's the thing that you wouldn't be out here harassing her family? I'm just saying. But I think it was making Jen even more erratic is because Meredith was calm the whole time. She raised her voice a little bit, but she was calm. She's like, the private investigator said that it was most likely that you were harassing my family. I don't know if you did it or not. I didn't harass your family. I didn't, you guys know I didn't do that. You're lying. She was just going off and off. And Meredith, she was just calm about it. And I think that was making things work. It's like, no, I am mad right now. You're not going to be sitting here being calm, making my pressure go up while you just like, oh, everything's fine. We just not going to do that. Now, it says, Whitney, I'm used with you, but you really think that Meredith has the power and the pull to get Jen indicted? Just like, are you responsible for her getting indicted? Whitney, we usually see eye to eye. You usually making some points, but at this point, you're not making sense, boo boo. I know I do not think Meredith has the power or the pull to get her indicted. Do I think she knows some people that know some people that found out some information and gave her some information? Yes, I do. I know somebody that knows somebody who works over here, and they let me know some information about Jen and how things was gonna go down. I didn't do it myself. I just knew about it. But I'm like, y'all trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Oh, she didn't get on the bus here, and she didn't get on the bus there. She didn't get on the bus here, and next thing you know, the police swooped in on Jen. She got something to do with it. No, she said she didn't want to be around Jen because of the way Jen been treating her and her family. She let y'all know that way ahead of time. She let y'all know that at the beginning of the season. If you're gonna invite Jen somewhere, don't invite me. That means I don't want to be on the sprinter bus with this heifer. Like, now, I'm going to be truthful. I don't think I would have been on a strength bus too. I know my limits with being on a road trip. My limit is 9 hours. I found that out when I was taking a Greyhound bus from Columbus, Georgia to Evansville, Indiana. Now, normally that is like an 8.5 hour drive just in a car. But on the bus, you got to stop here, wait a few hours, go here and stop here and wait a long time. By the ninth hour, I was done. So I know I wouldn't want to be on a road trip. Then being on a road trip with somebody I don't like in close quarters, no. Let me hop on this plane. I got the money, I'm going to do it. Now that I, experienced flying, because I didn't start flying until 2017. My first flight was by myself. Now, mind you, I was grown at this time, but still, by myself to go see my little sister graduate. And I was able to do it myself, and I love flying now. Let me take that 2 hour, like about 2 hour flight from Houston to Atlanta, and then hop on a shuttle and go to Columbus, and then on an Uber to my mama's house. I will take that any day than that 13-hour drive. I'm telling you, I would have been married. I don't want to be on the sprint. I have to. This is my job. I got to show up the film. I'm going to do it on the comfort of a plane. So Jen is still throwing off and going off. And at one point, she threw something at Lisa. And I'm like, Lisa, why are you surprised? Because didn't last episode you told her if you need to kick my tail to know that I am here for you? Somewhere in that matter, you was like basically, you can not gonna treat me like a punching bag and it's gonna be cool. So I said that last week. Once she starts getting worse, don't get mad because you gave her permission to do this. And this is exactly what you did. You gave her permission to whoop on your tail, which in her mind, that means I can throw something at you. Now you got doggone, you can get assault charges. We got that on camera. Now I used to watch Judge Mathis, still kind of do, and assault is an unwanted touch. So if somebody even just lightly touches your arm, that is an assault. That woman flung something at you. And I'm not even mad that she flung it at you because you gave her permission to do it. So they had all that fussing and fighting the night before. We thought everything was cool, but no, Meredith is mad because I just thought that, at least we gonna get through breakfast and maybe was gonna start off again around noon. But no, Meredith is mad because somehow she's like, my family is off limits. Somehow the subject of whether her daddy, she went to her daddy's memorial service or not, was brought up on a Sprinter van. And I was like, did that happen? I don't remember because, I be watching a lot of shows in my mind. It's not like it used to be. But this seemed like some mess cooked up by Lisa. I'm just going to say that. Lisa is always the common denominator on things. So apparently on the bus, it was like, oh yeah, Lisa, she could, Meredith couldn't make it because her dad's memorial. And it was like, and then Lisa's like, yeah, or something like that. Or she had something to do. She paraphrasing. But I'm like, yeah. And then Lisa, yeah, Lisa has this is Lisa's MO. Get with the group. We talking about a particular subject. She throws in a little bit, baiting the girls. So they can be like, well, yeah, that did happen, girl. I heard this too, know that too. So then she can go back to the person they were talking about, get them in private and be like, I want to let you know that the girls and I were talking and such and such feels it's like this happened. She's getting ahead of the story. Your father's memorial was brought up and some people said some things. Now you getting Meredith or whoever you were talking with all riled up. Is that not what she did? Who was that she did with the last time? I forgot who it was. She snuck off to their room and was telling what the other girl said and not bringing in what she said. I can't remember who it was. It was a few episodes ago when they was in Vale. She did the same thing. So now Meredith is mad all over again because it's a mess. The Lisa didn't got going. So after they was able to calm down and eat a little breakfast, they went on this excursion, which I personally would not have partaken of. I do not like outdoor stuff. I don't like outdoor stuff where I'm going to be rappelling on things. I did a wall climb during there 20 years ago. Would not do it again this day because I'm a little bit older and I'm a little bit scared. Could not do it. That just looked like danger. I don't know if at one point I'm the person that's trying to rappel off this rock and then the rock decides to just break randomly. Now I'm tumbling it down the doggone mountain, doggone about to be in the arms of an angel. I don't want to do that. But all the girls participated. Mary participated. Meredith participated. Everybody participated. Everybody was having fun. And it was so weird because it was like, okay, now we're going to the club. I'm like, the club? Y'all was just climbing up and down mountains. I would be sore. I would be sleepy. I'd be like, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to eat something. And then I'm going to take a nap. But no, they just, they had their club at the house, had something to eat. They was, drinking and dancing, had them a good time, and they was all friends again. But that's not gonna last long. They was friends again because they had some liquor in their system. That's why they was friends again. Get somebody drunk, they your best friend. Or sometimes it's your worst enemy. Like me, I'm tired. I'm not doing nothing. But I mean, they got a film, I guess. Just, that little hike helped them out. Getting drunk helped them out. Now everybody's all kumbaya again. Not gonna last at all. So y'all, it was just this episode was filled with fussing and fighting. Jen, she's still claiming her innocence. I mean, I guess you ain't gonna be like, yes, I did it and I'll do it again. So, yeah, that was it. Just if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts a video. You can click on it, you can like and share with your people, or you can come up and be one of my people. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.